as you can see, I have the terminal right over here. There's a lot of people have difficulty to switch between different versions, and they forced to install and uninstall a lot of nodes versions, which also have a lot of junk files in your computer. And also some people use different node versions because of a specific reason, or the repository somehow doesn't support any newer version. So let's dive in and try to install nvm, which is a very easy way to switch between node versions on your local computer. So let's try out. We can use Brew to install the nvm. If you don't have Brew, go ahead and install Brew first. You can also check out the link down below in the description. Well, I will put the link down so you can install the Brew first, because either you need a Brew to install nvm, or you can just install it manually. But for now, in this case, we will use Brew to install nvm. So let's try to install it on your terminal. It will take a while to download everything, the source file. So it basically says I already have it installed. So there is some important things to get in your mind. What we have to do is, I have nvm now, but you have to export the path on Mac. On Windows, I believe it's not the same. The path will automatically export it, so now you can use it global nvm in your terminal. First, you have to create a directory in your source folder for nvm, which I already have it. You can use it mkdir, and then go to the source directory and create the nvm folder, which it says is already exists. So you don't need to do anything else. You just need to have a path, a directory file. Once you did this, you can open the shrc file, which is another where you can have all your profile, where you have export path for your global environment. So we have to add this path as well, so we can get access to it globally in your terminal. That's all we need to do. shrc. We should open this file. Let me scale it up so you can see. The only thing we need is this two file. We export the environment, which we created the directory in our source file, and we also give it a path, and also the source will run the nvm.sh, which is a runnable file. That's the only thing we need. Once you did, I will put it down in the description, this, if you can't write it. So once you did this, you can save it and then close the file. You will have it. We can also check it, ensure that our changes are included in our profile. We say shrc. Well, here we go. We can see our profiles, our exports, and source everything. Once you are done here, what you need to do is you can write nvm version. Don't worry if you don't get the nvm recognized by your terminal. You just need to restart your terminal, and then there is some configuration going back in the background, so you need to be configured first. That's all you need to do. Restart your terminal and then write nvm version. You will see the version. This is the latest version by now. So after that, what you do to get access to your node versions, or you have to install nodes, you can write nvm install node or any specific versions of nodes. Well, we can say, first of all, we can check remote what is available for node versions for nvm. What you do is basically you get a list of nvm versions or node versions, which you can see is all starts from node version 1, I believe. It's a long way, and the latest version is 23.9.0. So what we need to do is for this case, I will use nvm.22, which is already installed on my local computer, but we don't need to use that. So for instance, I can use version 20. And for the easiest way, you can also do nvm install 20. You don't need to write the latest. It will install the latest version of 20 of Node. It'll take a while. Doesn't take a long time, but it will install, and also it will use it automatically so that you don't need to do anything else. Else you can also do, you can see in the terminal log says you now using node 20. Well, you can check your node version, you can see it's version 20, but how you can change it? So in this case you use nvm list. You will see all the nodes installed on your local computer. So what you're gonna do is just install it, or you can just say nvm use version. Let's say we use, for instance, version 23. We can say v23, and now it's nvm is using node version 23. So let's check it out. Node version, you see that version 23 is installed and used. That's it. That's everything you need to know. Thank you for watching.